Have you ever seen this happen? Some speeches, videos, even ads hook you in 2 seconds, and some of them you're gone before it even starts. Same topic, same language, but totally different impact. So, what's the difference? The difference is this: people don't listen with one brain, they listen with three. And once you understand that, your speeches, scripts, even your delivery stop feeling informative and start feeling persuasive. In the earlier videos, we talked about the three pillars of rhetoric: ethos, pathos, and logos. Today, I'm going to show you where they actually come from. As you know, there have been a lot of studies and research about our brain, but most of them are overly theoretical. Neocortex, hippocampus, amygdala, all of these show us just how impressive and complex our brain is. So here's a practical question. When someone watches or listens to you, what parts of our brain is actually making the decisions? Neuroscientists have an old model for this called the triune brain, and even if you don't care about the science, the idea is insanely useful because it explains something we all feel. You know that first impression. Sometimes people trust you, sometimes they don't, and it happens at the speed of light, instantly. That instant yes or no, that's brain number one, the lizard brain, the legacy from our ancestors, the oldest part of our brain. This part doesn't care about your argument. It doesn't care about how many degrees you have. It only cares about one thing: survival. Threat or not, trust or not, fight or flight. And it decides ridiculously fast. Think about it. You meet someone, they say two words, and your brain quietly says, seems solid, something's off. I like her, I don't trust him. And if someone asks you why, most of the time you say, I don't know, I just felt it. That's your lizard brain making the call. It's the security guard at the door. If he doesn't like your vibe, unfortunately, the gate stays closed. You could have the best message in the world, but if that guard thinks you're off, you'll never get into the building. So, what is the lizard brain asking when it sees you? Can I trust you? Are you confident? Am I safe with you? Are you credible? Once that gate opens, then you can reach emotion. Now, let's go one level deeper. Number two is the limbic brain. This is the emotional brain. Once you're inside, you meet the DJ. I call him Limbic for short. He's the one picking the music for your mood. If the DJ is bored, the party is over. To move people, you have to play a song they actually want to dance to. That's your why. And here's the sad part. When we were kids, Limbic is loud. We're curious, we imagine, we dream big. Then school starts and we start to hear, don't do that, don't say that, stay inside the lines. Then work starts and we hear, be serious, be professional. And slowly, Limbic gets quieter. It's like a tree getting trimmed again and again. First the branches, then the flowers, then the fruit, until there is just a trunk. And then people walk into meetings and say, why isn't anyone as creative? Yeah, because you kept cutting the branches, then ask for fruit. Now, here's the persuasion part. If you can't move Limbic, you can't move people or yourself, because Limbic is the engine of action. Think of it like that. You tell yourself you'll work out, then Netflix starts autoplay. You set big goals, but after 2 weeks, everything goes the same before. You swear you'll eat clean, but 11 p.m. snacks beat you. And it's almost always because of one thing. You didn't persuade Limbic. Limbic asks one question. Why? And if the reason isn't real, you don't move. That's why we must find the real why. And last, brain number three, the analytic brain. This is the part that opens a spreadsheet in the middle of your feelings. This is the engineer, the accountant, the calculator. It loves evidence, numbers, logic, proof. It's the part that makes you nod and go. You know that moment when you say, sure, That makes sense. That's brain number 3. But here's a trap most speakers fall into. They start with the analytic brain. They open with facts, charts, logic, but the listener hasn't even trusted them yet. So it feels like a lecture and they leave. Now, here's the roadmap. This is where persuasion becomes a system. The lizard brain is ethos. Limbic is pathos. The analytic brain is logos. And yes, of course, there is an order. You can't talk to Limbic or logos until you pass the lizard. And the lizard brain reads 3 things first. Your words, what you say. Your voice, how you say it. Your body language, how you show up. If those 3 are shaky, security doesn't open the door. And if the door doesn't open, you don't reach emotion. And if you don't reach emotion, logic won't matter either. That's why people can have the best argument and still lose, because they never got past the first brain. Here's a quick version you can actually use. Next time you write a script or give a speech, run this order. First, earn trust. Make them feel safe with you. That's ethos. Then, hit emotion. Give them a reason to care. A story, a tension, a why. That's pathos. Then, back it up. Give the brain permission to agree. Facts, logic, evidence, that's logos. Trust, emotion, proof. That's the sequence. Now, it's your turn. Think about your last video or speech. Where did you start? Security, DJ, or accountant?